Sway.
My man Horse.
Gervonta Davis, a.k.a. Tank. He's a citizen of Sway in the Morning. We used to put him on the show Big Horse before people really knew his explosive power. We were way ahead of the game. Tank, can you confirm that for me?
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Nah, absolutely, man. That's Big Horse right here, man. We do Bridgebizness. I know you got the big fight coming up, and we want to really talk to you about it. Horse, say what up to Tank, man.
Man, I was talking to Tank earlier, man. I was just welcoming him to the 140 pounds, man. Welcome to 140, man. It's a new bully in town, man. 140 is a new bully in town. You see that look on his face right there, homie? He ain't playing, man. He loved this doubt, man. He loved when they doubt him, man. They've been doubting this man for every belt he got. They've been doubting him. They've been doubting him, and he just been moving up, and he just been, man. I'm excited about this 140, man.
Yes, sir. I'm excited.
Are you, man? You don't have no concern. I mean, I know it's not the best question to ask any boxer that's about to step in the ring. You got to enter with a lot of confidence, but you don't. You know, this dude is 5'10". You know what I mean? He fights at this weight. I know you hear this a lot, but you got to be working this out in your mind, though, Tank. You ain't gonna walk through this dude, right?
I mean, I be having thoughts in my mind, but then again, I be thinking like, I'm me. I can't. It's nobody out there better than me. I feel as though he's not that guy that I think that's better than me. So sometimes I have a moment, but over all in all, I feel like I'm the best out there.
Pound for pound.
What made you move from 130 all the way up to 140 without no tune-up fight though, Tank? That's what really got me like. You just came off knocking Leo Cruz, knocking him out, putting him to sleep, and you ain't have no warm-up fights, and you just walking up in this new ring like, what's good? I'm at 140. What's up?
I mean, they say that he was too small and things like that. So I just let's up it 2 weeks less. Let's see how they cracking up there at 140. So
hey homie, I'm gonna put it in perspective. I think that he's seen that Josh Taylor like an easy win. He could come in there, could come take that WBO, and then he can go over there to the UK and do what they got to do and get the bigger bag. So I already see what you're doing already.
Yeah, for sure.
Was that the plan right there when you saw that you seen that was something that you might want to do besides stay at 135 and fight Teofimo or Devin Haney or something like that?
I mean, they all had fights already, so it's like they had fights, and you know it wasn't nobody available at 35 at that moment. So just go see how good I am. I say I'm good. Now it's time for me to prove it.
With all having a high percentage knockout rate, do you feel that kind of pressure that the fans, they only want to see you knock people out?
I don't think so. I think that, you know, he's a bigger guy. Well, coming into this fight with Barrios, I think that he's a bigger guy. So I don't want to go in there and look for the knockout and, you know, and I wind up getting clipped, you know. So I'd rather, you know, just put on a great performance no matter what it is. That's my whole idea, to put on a great performance. There's a bigger guy, much stronger guy, but come June 26th, I don't think that he's better than me in not one department, you know. So I'll be ready to put on a great performance come that night.
Hey, Tank, you being Mr. Pay-Per-View, you know, you got the numbers rolling. What you thought about Ryan Garcia calling you out saying I'll knock Tank out in 2 rounds? I know you looked at that as a joke because that should have been easy work and easy money for you. He didn't have nobody to fight.
He say that, and then he say he going up to fight somebody else. And he didn't let that. I mean, that didn't go through. So we know who we working with. We working with somebody that don't have a clue, you know, of anything, you know. So we just let him talk, and when it's time to throw down, then we'll see who's really the number one guy.
What's changed about you, man? I remember when you early on in the game, you know, it was a lot of partying happening. We were seeing you in the headlines. People wanted to know who you were dating. It was weight issues, making the weight. What's changed since then, man, for you? What happened?
It just me maturing. I had to mature very fast. You know, I had to mature very fast for my image, for myself, for my team, my daughter. Mm-hmm. You know, so it just me just maturing as I really had to balance it out the like the new life. And when I say new life, it's just like the fame, the money, and stuff like that. But at first I was lost, but I found myself again.
How'd you do that, man? I hear you talk about your faith sometimes too, man. How'd you get back to center?
Just being myself, like being with people that been with me since day one. You know, just all in all, just keep myself away from the BS. You know,
Right.
I'm a little older now, so you know I gotta look after my team, my family, and my daughter. You know, so it's just me again, me just maturing. You know, in a fast pace. Cause I seen a lot of stuff. I've been to college clubs and I see everything. You know, it's just time for me to go to the next level.
You know what it is? It ain't free no more. It's pay-per-view now. You got to pay to see me do this thing now. You know what I mean? So you got to take this as a business. You know what I mean? So I respect that right there.
Yeah.
Hey, how comfortable are you walking around with 140? What do you walk around? What's your comfortable weight that you walk around with? Like if you ain't training for like 135, 130, what's the comfortable weight you walk around?
I mean, now I'm good. Like but I used to come in train. I used to panic and think that's why you always see me with a bag on, because I would panic, like I gotta drop this weight before such and such. Now, like this camp, like I've been doing great. Like I put on a bag, but it's only because I want to, and when I don't want to, then that's what it is. But I feel comfortable where I can make, 140, 35, 30 if I have to. I feel comfortable. I feel as though I'm at that age right now. I can do whatever I want.
I love it.
Hey, Tank, how about sparring though? What about those guys you've been sparring at 140? How I feel getting hit by a guy at 140? Did you ever spar guys at 140 before?
Yeah, I've been sparring. I always spar guys 140. Like people that's bigger than me, I always spar people that's bigger than me, because people my size can't really, like, I don't want to say everybody, but most of the people that my size can't really hang with me.
Oh, I like that. So Tank, we look like you're gonna be trying to run 3 divisions, right? 130, 135. Huh? What? Yeah. At the same time. 3 divisions at the same time, horse. At the same damn time. You got to say that, man. You got to say at the same damn time. This is going to be a tough fight, but there's still a lot of fights that people wanted to see. People want to see Teofimo. They want to see Garcia. They want to see Devin Haney, Shakur, who's our good friend. I remember when Floyd was training Devin Haney. When that happens and that's your promoter, do you feel a way about that, or is that just common?
No, because he actually been with he been working. Devin been training at this gym since he was young.
Okay.
So that's never a problem. It's love. I think that Floyd need to do that more. Get back to. I don't want to say he need to do that more, but I think that's good what he doing, as like coming back in the gym, like teaching the younger fighters, because we only got one Floyd Mayweather. So he done a lot. So if he can be able to pass the knowledge on to the younger fighters coming up, then that's a blessing. So that's definitely good what he doing, and he been helping me. So maybe we can get him more.
I wanted to ask you that, as far as the business, has Floyd been teaching you a lot about the boxing business that you didn't know about, as far as when you got into this?
He been doing that since I was signed to him. Before I was signed to him, to be honest. Before I even signed, like he been, when I was around here, telling me like basically like more so about keeping myself where as though I don't need for nothing. Like as far as like saving my money, making sure I'm good with investments, making sure just boxing period, outside of boxing. Before I even signed to him, he already, I don't want to say what he did, but he made sure I was good.
Okay, he made sure you was good. Sound like he made an investment for you in your name. That's what it sounds like. I'm curious. Let's just say you win this fight, and I know that's hard to do. Who would you like to face next? Like out of the names of all the people that's talking, from Ryan to who would you like to fight? Devin Haney. People don't give Devin enough credit, I believe. Just because he took a punch in the last fight, they still don't give him the credit he deserves. Who would you want to fight next after this one?
I mean, to be honest, I'm I'm that guy that just bring them all.
Yeah, I heard you say that. Yeah.
Whatever my team tell me, like, come on, bring them. I'm here. I'm here to stay too. So,
Okay. All right. Hey, Tank, man, I know we only have so much time for you, man. Me and Horse going to place our bets after we get off this Zoom. Should we put money on a knockout?
I don't know.
Hey, hey, just put on a great performance. Hey, Tank, listen, man, I'm going down to Baltimore this weekend, man. I want to know, do you have any great seafood places, man, you would tell me I can go to, man? I can say that Tank sent me.
Club Mo's.
Go to Mo's.
Tell them the champ sent me. I'm gonna say, hey, the champ told me to come to Mo's.
Yeah, make sure my next time I go there, my stuff for free.
Okay, man. We'll let them know. Tank, we looking forward to it June 26th in Atlanta, though, right? Right? It's in Atlanta. What's that about?
I mean, you know, Sway.
Yeah,
We'll be back up north, but you know what's going on down there.
We got to go to Atlanta. You already know, man. I'm gonna come check you out, Tank, man. Good to see you, brother. Keep smiling, man, and good luck in that fight. All right.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Keep being great, man. Thank you.
Yes,
Yo, it's Sway.
My man Horse.